everybody. It's February 2nd. We're filming like pickup scenes for the movie. What are you doing? It is so cold. It's way below freezing, and the wind is awful. We were filming some pickup shots outside, and we had to sprint back to the car because I think I was starting to get frostbite. Oh my god. Everything is so cold. My chest hurts so bad from breathing in the air. I hate this movie so much. I hate this movie. It's so cold. It's freezing. It's so cold. We're gonna die.
Hello everybody, so it is currently February 2nd, and I think my last behind the scenes video was done in September, which means it's been 5 months since I've done one of these behind the scenes videos. And I've learned a lot in that time, and I've done a lot. There are three more tips that I have. Lesson number 1 was, so around September, when I last did the video, I had this hour-long, really kind of like crappy movie that I was really not happy with. And watching the movie was seriously starting to stress me out and bum me out, because it was just not at the quality that I wanted it. And watching it just gave me a ton of anxiety, and I really did not like it. It was not very good. Basically, I just kind of took a break. Like I said, I was starting out college, so I was super busy. I had a lot of schoolwork to do, and so I basically took a break. And so that is lesson number 1. There's actually a quote from my all-time favorite comedy, What About Bob, where a therapist is telling his patient to take a vacation from his problems. Not a vacation from his everyday life or his routine, but from his problems. And basically, that's my advice. That's tip number 1. Take a vacation from your problems. The movie started to become a problem, and because I was miserable while I was editing it, I wasn't putting my best into editing. So because I had that attitude, and because the movie was just starting to become a problem, I took a break, and that was honestly the best thing I could have done. I focused all of my creative energy elsewhere. I did a lot of schoolwork. For Halloween, I made a short horror film that was basically the opposite of this movie. It was short, it was silent, it required very few setups. I also wrote a script, drama script for my pre-production class, which was a lot of fun. Basically, I just directed all of my creative energy elsewhere. And then around 2 months later, I came back and looked at the film again, and it was like seeing it for the very first time. It was so weird. I saw so many little things that could be changed, so many just easy fixes that I did not see 2 months ago when I was miserable. Tip number 2 is something that I did after the 2-month break when I came back and started editing the movie again, and that is split it up. One of the reasons that I was so stressed out was because the project, the sequence, was like an hour long, and I was not happy with it. But looking at this massive, huge, hour-long sequence, it was just, like, I didn't even know where to start. So what I did was I split the movie up into, I think, 20 different scenes. Each one is about, like, 2 minutes to 5 minutes long. And that made all the difference in the world, because it was just like editing a bunch of short films, which was easy and way less ambitious and stressful than one giant film. So I just took the film in little chunks, I went through it sequentially, and just edited each like 2 to 5 minute section as if it was its own independent short film. That made such a huge difference. And my third tip that I learned over the course of these 5 months is don't be afraid to kind of start over with some things. I cannot tell you how many times I have had a VFX shot, or like an ADR issue, or just like a sequence in general that I was trying to edit in this one way, or I was trying to fix in this one specific way. And I got really far trying it this one way, and then I realized that I could have done something else, but that would require me to basically start that scene over from scratch, from the beginning. And it's always such a difficult call to make, because you've been working so hard on editing it this one way, and to give all of that work up kind of seems really crappy. But every time I did that, it made such a positive impact on the movie. And because I had already edited the scene the first way, editing it the different way and, trying plan B instead of plan A went so much faster and smoother, because I knew what I was doing, and the results were 10 times better. So I've actually had to do this multiple times. And yeah, it sucks, but don't be afraid to start scenes over and just do them the right way. Don't half-ass it. If you have to start over, start over. Just make each scene as good as it can possibly be, no matter the work, because it's always worth it. 100% of the time, it worked. So those are my 3 tips for today. Don't be afraid to take a vacation. Break up your work into small workable chunks. And don't be afraid to start certain scenes or shots over from scratch if you have to. So yeah, that's it. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I made that short horror film. I wrote a script for a drama. And actually, I wrote a script for 2 more comedies that I'm probably going to make over the course of the next couple months. I've been thinking about marketing plans for this movie and everything. And yeah, so right now I'm almost at my house. I'm going home for the weekend from college. And yeah, just wanted to record this video. So, hope this was helpful. Bye, guys.